Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout. Yeah, we gotta re-enter the vault again because reasons and all that. But yeah, back in the vault. Here it comes. Yeah. Here we go. And there's Jim is dead. There is a roach. And another dead person. Steve Armstrong. He's got a stealth boy. I'll take that. Yeah.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you!
It's me.
I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
I need to talk to her.
Amada's message. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake.
Yeah, I do have
She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
So what's going on?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
Did the septic system break? He's dead, you know that.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
So what's going
I
on?
probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea.
Yes.
I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
Well, so let's see. What about those rebels?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world.
Ooh, that's even
But
worse.
that would risk the whole vault.
So can I see? Take me somewhere.
I guess you've had a lot on your mind since you were here last.
Where do we want to go?
Where do you want to go?
I can go see Amada. I can talk to the Overseer. Who do we want to talk to? Let's just talk to Amada.
Okay. Follow me.
So I'm gonna quick save here. I don't know if it's gonna crash on me again. But yeah, I look real dirty and grimy. Just look at that. Just look at that. Oh boy. Yeah, hopefully Good.
That's it, old
Uh-oh.
man. We're opening
Wait here.
that door. And to hell
This
with the
doesn't look
overseer's
good.
rules.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
You don't belong.
Holy
Taylor,
crap,
stop
you're crazy.
shooting!
Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot Freddy, dude.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
You got a stick, not a... What's going on down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened.
Oh.
And all the chaos and fighting. Her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Tell me about those rebels.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
Well, I gotta go now.
Yes, you do.
Damn it!
Crap, you're crazy!
Either way... Yeah.
I guess you can see how bad things are down here.
Yeah.
Sorry, where were we going?
Well, now we got another choice. We could go see Amada. We could go see the Overseer. I think we need to have a talk with the Overseer.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I know
I
what
don't
I'm
think
doing,
he's
too.
going to be happy to see you. Follow close to me and I'll escort you down to him.
Yeah. Oh, come on. 'Cause I know he can see me. I know what I look like. Oh, boy. Oh, well, this is going to be an interesting conversation. Because, you know, I don't think that they need to open the wall. Because it is hell out there. And I don't think anyone here wants... They think they want to go out, but they don't want to go out. I've been there. It's ridiculous. It is hell outside. So we need to establish a rule of law in here. Yeah, boy. Well, let's do another quick save. Good boy. Yeah, 'cause we're gonna have to try and figure out what we want to tell them about how horrible it is outside. Yeah. How do they not want to go outside? They do not. I've been there and it is ridiculous. He kind of forced my hand, made me leave by just like killing people. He sent people to kill me. What to tell him, you know. Here's where Jonas died. Yeah, he died over there.
Visitor, sir. He wanted to see you and, well, there's...
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew?
No.
Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
Yeah, dude, just lay off the... There's no need to... Just tell me what's going on.
Really? And here I had expected you to be full of bullets and bravado, but short on brains. Perhaps you've grown up since you left our vault. I regret the unfortunate events of that night, but I'm afraid that once your father left us, they were unavoidable. The sad truth is, that his actions presented a real and direct threat to the future success of our vault. And so, regrettably, they had to be opposed.
Do you know why he left in the first place?
I've spent many nights asking myself exactly that. He certainly didn't tell me before he left. I blame myself, really. I should have known better than to let him enter our home in the first place. He certainly showed his true colors in the end. Were he raised in the cleanliness of our vault, perhaps your father would have shown more dedication to the important things in life. Just as well that he left. We mustn't let humanity's last pure specimens be sullied with his type.
I don't really like either of these. He wasn't an asshole. I mean, I liked him, but... Yeah, well, he didn't hide. He didn't hide who he was.
No, but he didn't risk bringing you out into it either. You have to wonder, is that why he left you behind? He wanted to know you were someplace safe? And then, like a fool, you squandered the greatest gift he ever left you.
So, why are they rebelling?
I just don't know. Don't they realize how dangerous it is out there? But instead, they would throw away the safety of the vault's isolation
They don't.
just to follow in your footsteps.
They don't.
I can't allow them to do that to themselves or to the rest of us.
Well, yeah, I do have a solution.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
Yeah, I got post office. I was gonna have a word with him.
You always have held a certain sway with them that neither I nor my guards have enjoyed. All right then. Go to my daughter and convince her to leave this rebellious nonsense behind.
Not much I could do to stop him.
Well, yeah, we gotta talk to the rebels. Quick save. So yeah. Who are you?
You've got a lot to answer for, kid.
What happened down here?
Bugs, fires, confusion, panic. What do you care? You and your dad started the whole mess.
Tell me about the rebels.
They don't know what they're doing, and it's up to us adults to keep them from getting everyone killed.
I gotta go now.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
You don't belong here anymore. Yeah?
Can you take me somewhere?
Where to?
Can you take me to Amada?
As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left.
God, no, she...
No surprise. She always did like you. I hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan. Just be careful about it.
Yeah, she does not want to go outside. She does not know what it's like out there. I do. I gotta tell you. If I actually had the ability to live in a vault instead of the horrible wasteland like what's out in the actual DC ruins, I would take it. I wouldn't want to live in DC ruins. Places is hell. You know, they don't know any better. I'm here to set them straight. I have real world experience out of almost, well, technically, well, usually a lot of death and destruction and killing and...
Amada's up there, in the clinic with the rest of them.
Alright.
I'd take you closer, but they don't get along with security. Good
Yeah,
luck.
I'll go talk to her. Who's up there? Well, if it didn't book.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
So, what kind of help?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Zeta yet. Don't worry, I'm trying to help the entire vault. We need to get out of here so bad.
Because anything up there has got to be better than a lifetime of the same thing down here. Think about it, man. Down here, I'll always be stuck with the same job, with the same food, with the same people forever. You and your dad had the right idea. Get out of this pit and make your own life.
Hey, you got food. What do you think you're gonna do outside, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
No idea how many gangs of Idiot Raider there are out there.
Well, they ain't seen nothing like me yet. Butcher's gonna take that wasteland by storm.
Well, what happened?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
I gotta go now. Glitchy, little glitch there. So where is she over there? Is she in here? Nope. There you are.
Oh my God, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
Yeah. I came as soon as I heard the message.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
You saved me. I gotta help.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives. It turns out that all of our parents were in on it. Your dad more than most, I guess. But for some reason, they closed the door when we were babies and swore to pretend the outside was uninhabitable. But now people have died for that lie. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us try to contact the outside.
It is crazy, dude.
Are you honestly comparing maybe we should look for help with stay in an underground bunker all your life or I'll kill you? Obviously, I don't know what's out there, but it can't hurt to take a look, right?
I've been there. Better off down here. Not than we imagined. Good, bad, and in between. I haven't really seen a whole lot of good out there. There's really just a whole lot of bad. So the question is, do you want one dictator? Or do you want one... Yeah. It's down to the old question. Do you stay with the evil you know, or do you risk the evil you don't know? But no, really, no one is doing better than the Vault. It really is you really want to stay down here.
I just can't believe you. If we stay here, we'll just wither away over the years. There has to be something for us out there. But we don't even have that chance while my father's got the place locked down. Please, something has to be done. You know that better than anyone. Don't you get it? We don't want to abandon the vault. We want to open it. We still want this to be our home, but we want to get supplies from outside. Trading, exploring, anything's better than just hiding down here.
Only tell me what you think happened.
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to.
Have I been to an auto dock in this playthrough yet? I don't know. I do think I have a solution.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
Yeah, you need to understand the dangers that are out there.
What exactly do you mean by that?
It's only 9%, but I'm just gonna go.
But we can't stay isolated forever, or eventually all we'll have left is a handful of inbred remnants.
I'll find a way.
The person you should be convincing is the Overseer. Go talk with him.
Alright, well, let me see what I can do.
Please convince the Overseer to stop the lockdown. We're all counting on you.
Good grief. She just doesn't know what's out there. She doesn't know how good.
How may I serve you, Master? Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy?
What's with all the blood?
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
They made you the doctor?
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
So, what's your observations?
Human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy.
I gotta go now.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
I'm gonna take that doctor bag. And... yeah. Well... idea how good it is down here.
It's good you're alive.
Tell me about what happened down here.
A lot of security got wounded, and worse. In all the confusion, we still don't know who's responsible for some of them.
What are you rebelling against?
I hate that this whole thing has turned us against our families. But we just can't keep living down here forever. I mean, look at this place.
Best place I've been in days. Oh my god.
Hey.
You people are stupid.
I never thought you'd be back. Hey, good to see you again.
I can't believe they almost shot you.
I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days, it's gonna turn real ugly. But I'll be ready for it.
What do you think happened?
Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out. If we'd had a doctor to treat him, he might still be here.
Tell me about the rebels.
The overseer thinks he's in charge of us, just because it's his job? Well, nuts to that. We do what we want, and we want to open the vault.
Oh, I gotta go.
Bye.
What about you?
I never thought you'd be back. Wow, you're back.
Yep. What's your story?
Mom and little Monica got caught in the fires.
Ew.
I tried to get them out. I really did. But it was just too hot. I know it wasn't your fault, but my dad doesn't think as highly of you. You wouldn't want to hear what he said he'd do to your dad either.
Well, my dad's dead, so he's not gonna get his revenge, is he?
I wouldn't call us rebels. I mean, we don't agree with the overseer, but we still love the vault. We just want to try going outside, too.
Oh, you people are stupid.
Whatever.
People are so stupid. You don't know how good you have it in here. Fresh, clean food and water. Nice beds. Things not trying to kill you. Oh my god, you are surrounded by idiots in here. Well, that's it for this episode. We will pick this up again next week. And I try to convince these idiots not to open the door. Good grief.